Hi everyone. Okay, today what we're going to focus on with our pitching exercises, our first one is to really focus on our changeup. This will probably be the most important pitch that you have, and you really want to have a good changeup. And the best way to work on your changeup is to fiddle with it. And now's the perfect time to do it since we're not playing any games right now because of the virus. Take time in the week to go close to your catcher and fiddle with your changeup, and you have to make it your own. There are many different changeups. There's a backhand changeup, there's a palm ball, there's the side where you pull it out the side. It doesn't matter what kind of changeup you throw, just go close, really feel it, perfect it, your wrist snap with it, and then you move back slowly. So when you're up close, all you're working on is your release point and your follow through and having the same finish every time. Zoe does an O-grip changeup. She needs a stiff wrist and she likes to finish a little bit across to her right hip. So she's working on that release point. Every changeup is different. It's just important that you feel that release point. If it's one of those changeups where you're doing a palm ball or a circle grip, you need to make sure you have that stiff wrist so it's a nice speed and you're very consistent with it. The next step is you go all the way around. You keep your front shoulder in tight and you work on your snap and your follow through. You'll notice that the pitcher's not using any of her legs. It's just to feel her wrist snap and her arm speed going around. The next drill we're going to do after you've mastered your changeup and you've worked on your changeup, we're going to go back to the drill we worked on last week, which was the 4 points for strikes: the low inside, high inside, the low outside, and the high outside. And then we're going to mix our changeup in the low inside and outside. It's a great drill to master your fastball and then mix that changeup in there to master that and hit your spots as well. Fastball inside low. Change up outside low. Good try. Fastball high outside. Change up low inside. It's really hard to hit all our corners. Gotta work on it. That's all right, good try. Let's try that low inside change up again. Good job. The next drill is to work on having a strong front side. If you're right-handed, you want to have a strong left side, left leg, left shoulder, and a strong left glove. If you're left-handed, it's the opposite. Try to find a pole. I guess you could use like a broomstick or something, but I love this tamper because it doesn't move. And what you're going to do is you're going to basically hold the pole with your glove hand, so you won't have your glove on, and you're going to work on throwing your pitches without moving your left shoulder or your left leg. It's going against your left side and having a strong front side. You could also work on your breaking pitches. You could do your rise ball with your curve ball. You need to move it a little bit over here. You could start with your hand above, just lower, and then you could cut it in tight, and Zoe will show us how to do that. So you'll see that Zoe just basically put her glove right on top of the stick, the tamper, and she's really working on her arm circles straight through, going against her right shoulder and her right leg, having that strong front side. Okay, now try a drop ball with that. Here's a curve ball using our stick, and you notice we kind of moved it over a little bit, and she has to start with her hand above her glove hand or her glove arm. She starts above and she goes around, but then she has to keep her arm in very tight. And I like this drill with the curveball because it makes you really focus on spinning the ball and not spinning your shoulders to throw it. So you could even do it with your curveball. Today, our first agility drill is going to be mountain climbers. Again, we're going to get in my favorite position, the plank, and we're going to do agility work with our legs.
Just 3 sets of 10 and then 2 feet count as 1. 1, 2, 3.
The second part of this drill is to do what I call mountain jumps. Next exercise we're going to do is the 1-foot hurdle jump. You could use anything you have at home, and we do 3 sets of 10.
Do the same thing, but with 2 feet instead of 1.
Next, we're going to focus on some back and shoulder exercises. The next one's called Cobra Wing exercise.
We're doing 3 sets of 10. Make sure your feet are not on the ground.
You look just like a cobra.
We're doing Superman's, and we suggest that you do 3 sets of 15 seconds. You can end the video.
No, keep going.
No.